Hello YouTube, Alpawai bring you another If the Emperor Had a Text-to-Speech Device reaction by Bruva Alfabusa. This one, episode 18, Banished Expectations. So when we left off, the Inquisition had just kicked in the doors to the Emperor's throne room, and I am very, very curious to see how this interaction plays out. I am genuinely quite curious. But what exactly happens remains to be seen. So I'm going to go ahead and get right into it, but before that, the usual disclaimer that if you like the video, indicate so down below. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and if you want to suggest future videos, drop them in the comments. So I still remember that let me go ahead and pull it up. Also, in the description will be a link to the original video, as well as a link to Gaming Victorious's Twitter page. Oh, where is it? Yeah, one of the viewers wanted me to react to some... Here it is. Not a Panther. He wants me to react to some Voldemort's Guide to Warhammer. So yes. Not a Panther, don't worry, I am getting onto that. I've been sorting through Voldemort's videos and trying to find one that really fits my interests in Warhammer. And I think I did find one, as some of you have heard, I do have some miniatures for the tabletop, including my little Death Dreads. I am an Orc player, so when I saw that Voldemort actually has a video on the Orks, I realized what's going to be my first reaction video for his videos. So yeah, all that said and done, I'm going to stop rambling because I know what you all want to see. And it's not me sitting here running my mouth. Video is a go in 3, 2, 1, and play. Okay. Why are there orcs right now? I was just talking about orcs. Why?
Great and powerful the Bane of Alteris has got.
Wait a minute. I recognize that gun. Ghazghkull?
I got a joke for you. What
is that Ghazghkull?
Cheap tooth removal. A rip-off.
What is Ghazghkull Maguruthraka up to right now?
Gosh. If you were trying to make me laugh with that kit, you damn well succeeded. That was zogging funny, that was.
Black Tooth. Don't give up so easy.
Whoa! You's really got enough staying left in your deck, old cocky locket. What's the mech boy should have used you as a truck engine? Ha 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 ha!
He's the biggest warboss in this sector.
You's really got to start working on them perception boards, because you's way off, son. Say this. This is what our biggest...
Yeah, he has the metal plate in his head.
You's a fat one, for sure.
Is that really coming from someone who calls himself Lective? You must have dropped focus me like a cork and squig off to get that Connor Tooth rotten title.
What do you want from me?
Probably your warband.
To show you what a real Wolverine looks like. And now that you've seen it, maybe it's time for you to be enlightened by Gork and Mork as well, my son.
I know my orcs. I have no doubt what Ghazghkull means by enlightened. I mean, I'd seen an orc in the opening, but I didn't know that they were going to have much of a part to play here. Okay, we're back on Terra.
I knew it all along.
Dominic, what are you doing?
A demon is in the presence of the God Emperor.
Who is this brazen fool, and who left the door unlocked?
Silence, filthy demon spawn! I, Fyodor Karamazov, of the God Emperor's Holy Inquisition, has seen through your devious plan.
I'm not sure you
We
understand.
have come here to banish you back from whence you came, destroy all that you have corrupted, and reform the Imperium with the God Emperor as our very witness.
See what I was talking about when I said the Imperium is sunken together like a failed souffle?
Prepare to be purged from this existence, you one-eyed abomination.
Father, can you tell him what's going on here?
I said silence!
Under Karamazov.
There we go.
My Emperor, you said my name.
Yes. I have felt your presence ever since you arrived on Terra.
Ever since I arrived?
Yes. You have come here faced with complete adversity, having searched through the entirety of Terra in your staunch diligence. You have been halted in your progress by the very leaders of the Imperium, but you have carried on. Even have you been confronted by my very own bodyguards, and told directly that I am the one who ordered the disbanding of your organization. Yet you have not given up on your conviction that everyone is plotting against you, and that the very core of the Imperium has become corrupt.
That is precisely right, my Emperor.
Well, now that you have come so far, I believe it is due time to tell you that you have done a great job.
What the fuck?
My thoughts.
Thank you, Holy God Emperor.
I was just about to say what the fuck is going on.
The essence of humanity, to be hailed by the one true ruler of the galaxy.
It is of no concern.
He is fucking with
I'm
Fyodor.
actually quite humbled myself that you never gave up on your ludicrous ideas even though all sense went against you, and decided to break into my palace anyway.
Really, my Emperor? You really think so?
Yes, of course, my child. Truly, you are the greatest hero I have ever had the pleasure of being rescued by.
Thank you, my Emperor. Not to brag or anything, but I do think I'm pretty great.
What the fuck, Fyodor? I told you the exact same thing yesterday, and then you just kicked me.
Be quiet, Dominique.
In fact, I would even go so far as to take the title from my old friend Malcolm Dorr, my one true friend, and only person I have ever had nothing but complete and utter respect for, and give that title to you instead.
You truly think I deserve such a thing, my Emperor?
I have no idea what's happening.
I've always thought so myself when I stared at myself in the mirror. But do you really think so as well?
Why yes, Jador. Your looks perfectly match your sharp wit and unmatched prowess in combat.
I'm very sorry to interrupt, but enemy is still present in the room.
Yes, hello.
Perhaps we should dispatch of him?
I'm not sure what makes you think you are allowed to talk, little Xeno fetishist, but I suggest that you shut your fucking mouth, as I'm just about to crown the new emperor here.
Ah, the new Emperor!
Why yes, of course, my child. An Imperium must always have an active ruler, and it only makes sense if that leader has the title of emperor, and since I am no longer an emperor, but a god, it would only be fair to pass that title on to someone such as you, Jogger.
Fyodor, did you take your meds this morning?
Father, what in the warp are you doing?
You, Yoder, will be in direct control of the entire Imperium, including all branches.
I really hope this is just some weird dream or fantasy that Fyodor has, and he's still like in the atrium of the palace.
In the galaxy, you will lead mankind to a new age where all have faith in the one true God and the rightful ruler of mankind, being me and you respectively. All heretics in the galaxy will die horrible deaths and mankind will reign supreme. No Xenos, mutants, or poor people allowed.
It's just what I've always dreamed of.
Yes, I am aware, Fyodor. I have seen all your dreams.
You have?
This must be a dream.
Would you like to know why?
Why is that, my Emperor?
Because you and I are the same.
Yeah,
Yeah?
this has to be a dream. This is a dream.
Fucking Horos mortally wounded us during the Horus heresy. When we were confined to the Golden Throne, our souls started to splinter and float away from one another. A piece of that soul found its way to your mother, impregnating her with you. You were destined to be the savior of mankind ever since your birth, as you are both my son and part of me at the same time. This is both why you are here, and why you are so perfect, Fyodor.
It all makes sense now.
Yes, Fyodor. You have
You delusional old
the grandest
fool.
purpose the universe shall ever take part in. You must defeat my traitorous son Magnus the Red, who has taken me hostage.
Yes, yes, I am ready. This is what I've trained for all my life. This is what No, my Emperor, this is what
No.
we have planned for millennia.
It can't be a fantasy. You wouldn't know about Magnus then.
Mankind is finally
Okay, I get
saved.
that it's not a,
Officially done with
it's
this.
definitely not a fantasy, but I have no idea what's happening.
Charge!
Father, what was that all about?
Oh, it was real!
Experienced such sublime schadenfreude since I burned the last church of Terra. Seriously though, good job with the massive warp rift,
Oh!
just as I expected.
My lord, none of what you said was true, right?
I am offended by the fact that you even
Okay,
seen this.
okay, I get it
I
now.
still do not understand it. Why were they even here?
Well, a while ago I decreed the disbanding of the Inquisition and the Ecclesiarch.
He knew
because they
that
were
Magnus would
stupid
banish
and
them to the
completely went
war.
against what the secular imperium I invented 10,000 years ago stood for.
What, really? That is... well... I cannot say it sounds like the best idea you ever had.
Don't worry, it totally is, because as a result of my masterful planning, you just sent the worst parts of the Inquisition straight into the bowels of the warp.
Oh.
So, this was all part of your plan?
You fucking bet. You lipstick-looking brother fucker.
So, hold up. You only brought me here so I could send the Inquisition into the warp?
No, you are also here to take the blame for it.
That's...
I swear I'm gonna get my family into that bunker.
what?
I hate ads.
Wait. Hold on, Theodore. Don't you...
Did I just say silent orgasm?
Your religious worship, Top Hat.
You actually speak. I am very sorry, my Emperor. Please forgive me for intruding in this most holy place in which I am not worthy of being. I was just trying to stop that foolish Inquisitor from invading.
Yes, and that is all very good indeed. You have passed my test.
Okay, what now?
Your test?
Certainly. I sent out my decree about disbanding the Inquisition and the Ecclesiarchy to root out the biggest probable sources of corruption within the Imperium. To see that you, the primary ruler of the Adeptus Ministorum, decided to keep yourself loyal instead of going batshit crazy and burning shitloads of houses in response to my decree as a sign.
Wait, what did I just
that
say?
Your organization might be salvageable.
Hold on, never mind.
My lord, I don't understand. Salvageable? Have we gone against your will?
You better believe you fucking have. I specifically stated that I never wanted to be worshipped as a god 10,000 years ago. The book that you preach from is actually written by my son Lord Gar, who just happens to be what you people would call a giant fucking heretic.
Oh, my Emperor. Is this true?
I'm sorry to tell you this, but your entire life and your whole organization is based around lies and deceit.
Oh, his head is deflating.
I'm so sorry. I have failed.
Stop your sniveling, you fucking pope stickle.
Huh?
I told you that you have passed my test, and I therefore deem you worthy of reforming your organization to serve my true intentions. The time is
Okay.
nigh to fix the plumbing of this Imperium, as layers upon layers of sanctimonious shit has clogged it up for too many millennia.
That is... I am most humbled, my Emperor. I will follow you no matter where you may
I find it
lead us.
funny how his hat made that little
Said that
boing
wouldn't have
sound.
any problems ever. Take notes, Magnus.
Yeah, 1 second you're all like, I don't want to be a god, and the next you're like, but you should all still treat me like one.
Be quiet before I pour Prometheum juice into your eye.
But my lord, I have a question if I may.
Yes, you may still wear your stupid fucking hat.
That was my second question, actually. But my Emperor, if I'm to reform the Adeptus Ministorum to work as you intended to, would that not spawn giant chasms of disbelief and rebellion within the entirety of mankind? We have been indoctrinated into believing the Lectitio Divinitatus for millennia.
Easy solution. We will release a reprint of the book that is actually completely different. It should have a shiny cover, some pretty pictures, and the Emperor's seal of approval upon it. We'll release it all over the galaxy, and make sure every fucker in the Imperium reads it. And don't worry about them suspecting foul play. From my personal experience with the current day citizens of the Imperium, they couldn't tell an Aquila symbol from a fucking parrot.
Oh.
Fair point.
Very well, my lord. Thank you for setting my path straight. I have a lot of work to take care of, but I shall succeed in your name.
Fantabulous. Go forth, Schlongtop. Oh, and while you are at it, send a message to the remaining Inquisitors out there that they can keep their jobs because they are total assholes.
I shall do so, my lord. I will not fail.
If you require any aid in writing the reprint, just come up here and I shall graciously help you out like the merciful nut god that I am.
Thanks a million times over, my lord. I shall take you up on that offer. Emperor bless... have a great day, my lord.
Well, that was certainly something.
I'm just surprised you didn't notice the giant crimson demon standing in the middle of the room.
Well, I presume that's all fine and good, since he's not even supposed to recognize that I or any beings of chaos exist anymore. Just like the good old days.
Hello now. I did tell you that I'm not going for the smokes and mirrors approach anymore.
What are you even talking about? You just sent like 80% of the Inquisition into the warp by tricking their leader that he was you.
Well,
fair
he
point!
Fucking asked if I was telling the truth or not.
Actually, I think he did.
Shut your fucking
more than
mouth
once.
before I put you back into the box.
This definitely looks like a Slaneshi area.
Where am I? Impala? Are you there?
Shadow? We are in the Holy Well, where all logic and material laws have disappeared. They all have been replaced with confusion, darkness, demons,
Definitely a Slanesh area.
We are
Hey, Theodore, I think we're in the warp. Make sure you clench your butthole so no heresy gets in.
We are in the war. The realm of chaos? Heresy! Heresy everywhere!
Do not worry, Theodore. If we just focus on our task at hand and ignore the inevitable horrors we'll face in this realm, we can surely survive for at least one day or two.
My head is exploding!
I don't think they're gonna make it that far.
Fantastic. All of our troops are dying. Hey, Dominic, are you dying?
Are you kidding? I've never felt more alive. This is just like when I'm doing the spook.
Oh, it's but a minor setback. Shall come and reunite with the Emperor, my father and myself. No demonic realm shall stop me from fulfilling my fate.
Greetalings!
What? Demon?
No.
That is a good-looking beard you have there, sir!
Caldor Drago?
You have a beard. Have you seen my beard? It is full of tiny men. Please, kill them all!
He now has his own chair. It's quite clear that Caldor has lost his mind a little bit.
Alright lads, everything's gone quiet outside. I wonder what's going on right now.
Bugger if I know, all of our scanning equipment's been broken. Damn bombardments and...
I don't know if I'm the only one that's noticed this, but we're all out of food too!
That's mostly because you've eaten it all, you fat bastard. Alright, everyone settle down. If there was something out there, we would have probably grabbed its attention by now. Wait.
What is that?
Hang on a minute.
What's that?
Do you guys hear that?
Yeah, I hear it.
Yes, actually I hear that too. What the devil is that?
Hello?
Oh no!
Hello?
Lucius?
Is anyone in?
What is Lucius doing there?
It's Slanesh Patrol!
Oh no!
To your base! Everyone say hello to our new friend! Shit. Aha! Is anyone here? We're coming in! We are going to skull fuck your families!
There is Slaneshi.
And goodbye, you're dead!
I've always been weirded out by Lucius.
Now, who could that be?
He was one of my first Warhammer memes that I ever saw.
Second, gal pals. Let me just check who this is. Yellow. Oh boy, what's up, Fulgrim?
Yeah, Lucius and Fulgrim are still on pretty good terms.
Yeah, I'm good. How about you?
From what I understand, Lucius will still obey his Primarch if he's been ordered by him.
Oh, is that so? He's there too? Well, why don't you put the cutie on? Abby, how are you doing?
Abaddon?
Dominant as always. I like it. Yeah. Ooh, you're holding another one of your huge parties?
Oh no.
Boy, I'd love to come.
Are they talking about the 13th Black Crusade?
Around that time. So, it's a date.
Disgusting little Slanesh worshipper.
Handsome. Oh, and could you put Fulgrim back on? Thank you. Hello again, babe. Yeah, I got the message. So I guess I'll see you there. Love you too. Bye. Hey, everybody. Well, my toys, you'll never guess what. We have a party to prepare for.
Okay, so when this episode ends, I'm gonna kind of pause it, go through some areas, and kind of touch upon things that I noticed throughout the episode. Still love this exit. Okay. Hold on. Oh. 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 So.
Will you fight for the... You're not a dish.
So.
You're a man. Most name brand
once I get through this ad. So I'm going to kind of go through this episode and try and see some stuff that I want to kind of talk about. So first off, the Orc section. I'll have to double check my dates, but I'm pretty sure that that Ghazghkull is not recruiting for his assault on Armageddon. I'm pretty sure that happened a while ago, before this. So, not too sure what the Orcs part in this whole drama is, but definitely interesting. I do like his character, though, in this. He's a lot funnier than normal. This bit about Fyodor being told that he's the Emperor. Why? Why was the Emperor screwing them that much? Was it just so that he could get Fyodor to attack Magnus and get him to send the Inquisition to the warp? Is that the entire thing behind that? Because it's so clever, but kind of odd. Hold on. Okay. So I thought so, yeah. I do not know the actor's name, but it's that Inquisitor that was doing that little musical bit when the Inquisition was burning Terra, and they first got told that the Emperor was able to communicate again. I thought I had seen him, but I wasn't quite sure. He was kind of gone real quick. Okay, so let's go ahead and fast forward through here. Another ad. So yeah, I think that from now on, I will watch the episode and then go through the episode again, just to kind of point out things that I notice, because I've been having some people comment some lore stuff that I'm fully aware of. A viewer recently pointed out that Isha was one of the surviving Eldar gods. I'm already fully aware of that. I watched enough of 40k theories to know quite a bit about this. So that's no issue. I know about Isha. I know that there's a rumor going around, a theory that Isha is what Leman Russ is looking for as in an effort to cure his legion of the Wolfen genetic defect in his gene seed, as well as heal the Emperor. I know that there's a theory surrounding that particular god. I also know that she sought refuge with Nurgle because otherwise she would have gotten nommed by Slaanesh. So here we are. The Inquisition's in the warp. And we meet Kaldor Drago. So there was actually another video where Remlaze was talking about the Silver Knight of Slaanesh, and one of the theories is that it's Kaldor Drago. That Kaldor Drago went into the warp to do his Grey Knight thing, just slaying demons, and he eventually managed to get all the way through Slaanesh's realm until he reached like her palace. But what happened afterwards is up for debate. Clearly, though, he is he's kind of lost it. And considering that in the warp is basically a giant middle finger to all logic, space, and time. So, in all likelihood, Drago has been in there for who knows how many millennia. I have no issue imagining that he has lost it. And then the disturbing part. Anything involving the Slaanesh worshippers is automatically cringeworthy. Especially Lucius the Eternal's face. So, yeah. And that call he got, I have no doubt in my mind that it's talking about the 13th Black Crusade launched by Abaddon. There is no doubt in my mind that that's what's going on here. Okay. So, with all that said, I'm going to go ahead and do the next one as well. The device short for, what's this? Decius Breaks the News. Okay. So, let's go ahead and check that out.
Esteemed Cardinals of the Adeptus Ministorum, I have gathered you here today to reveal unto you the most important development in all of recent history. I, Ecclesiarch Decius the 23rd, have been granted audience with the Emperor himself. And he has disclosed to me the truth of our organization, our influence...
Why is there an orangutan? Why is he wearing a bucket? Why do all these guys look the same?
The truth is that the Lectitio Divinitatus, our holy book, is a lie.
They are not going to react well to this.
Actually a god. How dare you even say such a thing, Ecclesiarch?
There it is.
You are a heretic! No, you must listen. What I say is true. He has told me so himself. Have you no faith in me?
That is ironic. If the Emperor isn't the god he is, how do you disprove all the miracles he has performed throughout the years, such as the storm of the Emperor's wrath during the Age of Apostasy?
Well, that was the Emperor, but, he, wasn't a god when doing it, or something. That's just rubbish!
We would not even be speaking right now if the Emperor did not impose his divine will upon us. Morality stems from the God Emperor, and without it, we would be nothing but uncivilized brutes.
We could always just, keep following the Emperor's example and just not be total asshats.
Too easy.
Well, if the Emperor isn't a god, how come when I look at a picture of him, I always get the unrelenting urge to bend myself over and pray ecstatically? Checkmate, bitch!
That's a good
I do not like how their hats
and a heretic
react. I do not like how they move like that.
Take his hat from him!
No! Do you not see the error of your ways? The Emperor is no god, and to lump him into that obscene category is what is heresy around here.
Oh.
Compare our Emperor, radiant, beautiful, magnificent, to the ones considered gods in this galaxy. Nurgle, a supernatural garbage bag. Korn, a paraplegic sociopath. Siege, an indecisive mollusk. Slanesh, never went to rehab. Ork, literal mushrooms. Kane, Big Daddy Cow Arsberg, a pleasure object. Isha, supernatural garbage can. Chekarath, a fucking clown. The Nightbringer, has no friends. And the Deceiver, who's just straight up an idiot. He doesn't exist. Shut up about it. That you even dare to compare our Emperor to these filthy creatures is disgraceful. It is a title fallaciously forced upon him to associate him with beings of lesser worth. No, our great father is no god. He is a man, like all of us.
He's starting to glow.
He is a human being, the greatest human being to exist in our galaxy and beyond. We must all learn that a god is not intrinsically
And his voice
greater
is
than us.
changing.
Only weaklings succumb to their deceitful promises of fame and power. We share the same blood with our magnificent Emperor. We are him, and he is us. He always knew this better than anyone, and he wants us to embrace that same ideal. Mankind is greater than any lowly
Not gonna
god
lie.
creature. We are the greatest species in existence.
Not gonna lie, DC
and
is
the
a
Emperor
spittin'.
is the greatest being of our species. He is a man, and you will pray to him as such. All hail the man Emperor of mankind! Thanks be to the man Emperor of mankind!
Okay. Okay. So fortunately, the device short was really small. A nice little 3.5 minute package that I could easily look at and pretty much pick up on anything I needed to see. I really enjoy the fact that you could see him becoming enlightened as he preached. It actually reminds me, one of the things that I've seen memes about the current Pope is that whenever he's holding a microphone, he looks like he's dropping the sickest hymns ever. And if the Italian president is with him, the Italian president usually looks like he's beatboxing behind him. Decius, he was spitting. He was spitting, and he was glowing, and his voice just became powerful throughout that. I won't lie, I really like that short. The fact that an orangutan is apparently one of the holy individuals, I'll have to double check, but I'm pretty sure there was a race called the Ghazghkull. I'll have to double check exactly what they were, but I believe that they were like monkey-looking aliens, like super advanced technology. I'm curious to see whether or not the Ecclesiarchy actually allowed a Ghazghkull to become a preacher for the Imperial cult. I am very curious about that. Okay, So, with all that done, gonna finish off the video. If you like the channel, hit that subscribe button, stay up to date with our uploads. If you like the video, hit that like button below. If you have suggestions for future videos, drop them in the comments. If you want to check out the original videos, which I highly recommend, there are links to them in the description, along with a link to Gaming Notorious' Twitter page. I'm going to be a little more active with Twitter. I'm going to start trying to upload images of my growing Warhammer army. And maybe some other little works that I'm doing. I have a couple of Dungeons & Dragons miniatures that I'm kind of proud of. I'm actually really proud of some of these. But yeah, I'm going to be on Twitter a bit more. I'm going to be putting up a poll about the next video. I'm planning on doing a small unscripted video. And I'll put up a poll on Twitter for people to check out and vote on. But yeah, Bruva Alfabusa is making some hilarious content here. I know it's not canon, but I would love if this was. I would just love that. But, with all that said and done, I've been Alpha White Wolf. I'm signing off. You keep howling, Wolfpack.